gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA.
Michael Reed comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Nope,
a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Juan Gonzalez will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into very shallow right. Arnaz has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third,
Connor Ortiz will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half. On now to the... Robert Pena will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
Yeah, he swung the bat extremely well in these recent games, and that average just continues to rise.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In there, 1-1. One and
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Roger Hara will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Into the windup and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Hara is retired, 2 down now.
batting 6th.
Christian Seda will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. 2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. Got him swinging in the dirt. Chavis recovers. The throw to first is in time and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Birmingham leads this thing 4-0. Rob Karen will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
It's not really all that surprising that his numbers aren't there because he's never really been known as a good minor league hitter.
No, that's
And he
low.
lays off there 1-0.
Ball
And
two.
he won't bite at that one either.
ball,
It's 2-0.
no strike.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there.
Hey!
And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Darryl G. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees, no balls and 2 strikes.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He's safe.
Adam Overton will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Counts
Good
1-0.
change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
But the runner's
Safe.
back easily. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batter.
Michael Reed will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Reed.
And he'll step off. First pitch on its way. A
0-1's the
little
count.
tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runner goes. Pitch misses low.
Down.
The throw down. It's up the ladder, and the
it's
tag
safe.
comes in too late, so he's in at second base here with 2 away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Juan Gonzalez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
In there, strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Ball that
And he'll
side.
try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Batting. The designated
Digging
hitter.
in to try it again, Connor Ortiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Ball
In
inside.
tied at 93, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball,
That's
that's
wide,
outside.
2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Putnam has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2. Robert Pena digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Ball that's outside.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well.
Oh.
I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Set to deliver on 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full. The Barons are out in front here. Leading off the inning, Roger Hara, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Christian Seda is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
That's inside. 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Rob Karen is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Darryl G. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Adam Overton in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Chopped foul right at home plate.
Ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you've got a few options here.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, maybe a little frustrated after that last call didn't go his way. Now, he's got to make sure he doesn't lose him here on 3-2.
Now batting.
Michael Reed will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now.
Trembling
We've seen
YT.
some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Circle change there, called strike one.
Ball. That
Tries
pitch
to
is up.
shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out, nobody on. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. Leading off the inning, Juan Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And a step off. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Connor Ortiz comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but
No balls,
this is
2
a
strikes.
big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And he'll try and
Count
tempt him
is
with
1
one in the
and
dirt,
2.
but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Left fielder.
Robert Pena stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on
0-1's
strikes
the
to
count.
start the inning. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Ball
And
1.
he lays off for ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches,
Ball 2.
they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
2-1 pitches.
Two
That
balls,
circle change
2
swung
strikes.
on and missed. 2-2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you just got to know that that's not going to be a...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 7 no-hit innings now as he closes in on his masterpiece. 8th inning coming up. Birmingham leads this thing 6-0. Roger Hara will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
Hang on.
He's
Jack
been
time.
dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he just
0-1.
keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Well, and he's got him in the
0-2.
palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these
inside.
pitches that are well out of the zone.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Nope, that's a
Curveball,
ball.
or maybe even the circle
I got
change
count.
there.
2-2.
2-2 regardless.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Christian Seda stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Arnaz giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Rob Karen will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So he's through 8 innings now, and he'll sit to prepare for one last hurrah. Striding in to start the 9th, Darrell G. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
Number 9, Adam Overton.
Adam Overton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
That's down.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you've put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Tap fouled at home plate. And another foul ball. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Michael Reed will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Oh, and he botches it. The throw into second, and he is in there.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what the issue on this play was. He doesn't have too far to go to get this thing, and it looked like the ball was right in his sights the entire way. But it just didn't want to stick in his glove. Maybe he should take the trampoline out of his glove.
Juan Gonzalez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone could be beneficial to an offense.
And there's ball 3. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
The further this game goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike one.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
And he's back standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
You have to figure he'll probably be replaying that one hit he allowed over and over in his mind tonight. But nevertheless, he was absolutely brilliant on the mound all throughout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Barons come out on top, 6-0. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Barons, 6 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 19 runners on base. For the Shuckers, no runs, just 1 hit.